How would you feel if one of the girls decided to audition for the Dallas Cowboys cheer squad? I'm going to ignore that question. Next up, we have an advice question here from Real One Julia. Number 2, how much hinting for a proposal is too much hinting? You guys aren't going to like my opinion on this one. Any hinting is too much hinting. Sorry. Here's the deal. Talking about it with them is one thing. Talking about it with your significant other is one thing. If you're talking about it, it's a conversation. It's a two-way street. It means you're both engaged. You both know what you're talking about. You're both on the same page in that conversation. You might not be on the actual same page, but you're having a conversation about it. So you're both aware of what's happening. If you have to throw hints, if it's a hint situation, if you have to, no, he should want to. Your significant other should want to take that next step. I think we shouldn't have to make hints. Now, if you're doing it jokingly, or if you're doing it in a lighthearted way, or it's not truly with the intention of this will get him to ask, that can be funny. If you want to make hints, that's your decision. It's your relationship. If you have to make an ultimatum, do me a solid and get the fuck out. Okay? There should not be ultimatum situation of, if you don't ask me to marry you within X amount of time, we're done. No. Immediately, no, I'm going to need you to take the first exit ramp off of that highway, because no. You and your partner should want the same thing, aka to get married and spend your lives together. And if that's not the case, then maybe that's not your person. What is your favorite and least favorite habit of Jason's? I would say my favorite habit of Jason's is that when he walks past me, typically he does feel a need to touch my butt. I like it. It's part of my love language. Physical touch. I like it. My least favorite habit of Jason's, I always have the same complaint about my husband. When I was on the other podcast, I said the same thing. He's loud. He's a loud human being. He wears flip-flops. I mean, you've seen him. He wears flip-flops everywhere. And he smacks them when he walks up the steps. He's just a loud individual. And the funny thing is that some days when the baby's sleeping or he gets up early, I'll be like, can you just be quiet? And he's like, yeah. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I'm like, there's no way, as athletic as you are, that you don't know how to bend your knees and soften your steps, sir. You sound like a herd of elephants. And not only that, it's not only his steps. And now I'm really going off. It's just the reason I don't say like, oh, he walks so loudly. He's just a loud person. There are mornings where he will be laying in bed and I will already be downstairs and I'll hear, and I can hear it from the kitchen. Guys, our house isn't that big, but like if I can hear it, like he's standing next to me, that's loud. That's loud. He sneezes loudly, but only when you need him to be quiet. He's a loud person and I love him for it. It's entertaining. I can't pinpoint that many things that my husband does that is like a least favorite habit of mine. But being loud. He's a loud guy. But he can make up for it by touching my butt. Do the girls enjoy the fame? First of all, yuck. Oh God, that's terrible. The girls think that it's funny. They think it's funny that when we go out in public, people say, are you Jason Kelce? And then we go back to the house and they say, are you Jason Kelce? Sometimes we catch them playing a game amongst themselves where they are not involving adults, where they will start to go, oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan. Can we take a picture? Yuck. I don't like that our kids have picked up on this. Obviously, they're going to pick up on it when they leave the house with their dad. It makes me sad that this is true, this took a very serious turn. It makes me sad that this is their reality. I want them to have as normal of an upbringing as possible. But we just make it a point to try and create a degree of separation as best we can. They think it's hilarious. They think that it's funny. Until someone, every so often, Wyatt will not like that someone is either talking about approaching us or staring at us. She recently stared at a group of young women who were speaking loudly across the street from us, and she stared at them with a really nasty look on her face and said, "They are not taking a picture with my dad." And so I think most of the time they think it's funny and entertaining, and sometimes they do not. And I think that we should collectively leave them out of it. Okay? Great. Let's do that.